Hi, this is Dark Angry Man. I want to talk to you about something right now. I want to talk to you about gun control. There's people shooting everybody all over the world, ain't there? And that's horrible, and that's bad. But let me ask you this question. Why do you blame the guns? Blame the person, not the gun. As Homer Simpson said, a gun is a tool, like a butcher knife, or a shark, or something like that. I can't remember exactly. The people all over the world blame things for other things that have no purpose or no reason for it. You blame guns for killing people, but you don't blame knives for stabbing, you don't blame chairs for falling, you don't blame matches for house fires. No, you don't. Why not? Makes no sense. You know, I love the bumper sticker. And here I go with one of my rules about offending people. Blaming guns for crimes, like blaming Rosie O'Donnell's fork because she's fat. I hate that. Rosie O'Donnell is against guns. Well, guess what, people? She has armed bodyguards who carry guns to protect her and her children. Because her and her family is more important than yours. Senator Hillary Clinton, she has bodyguards. Secret Service bodyguards that protect her and her family. But obviously you can't have that because you're irresponsible. No matter how many times you've been to Thunder Ranch, no how many times you've been to Gunsight, no matter how many times you've been to Lethal Force Institute, no matter how many years in the military you've got, you're irresponsible with a gun. I don't get that. How is it one group of people can be perfectly fine with guns, but other people can't? Maybe it's personal responsibility? No, that's retarded. That's stupid. It's the gun's fault. You know why? Because it's a lot easier to blame something than to blame a reason. People kill because they want to, because they have no other options, because the circumstances dictate that, they just do it without thinking. Like, you come home and find your wife banging some other guy, you're gonna shoot her. Or you're gonna shoot him, or you're gonna shoot both, you're gonna shoot yourself. Somebody's getting shot in that situation. Or at least yelled at. My dog's here, I'm petting him. Anyway. And people sit there and say, well, what about the little kids who find daddy's gun and shoot their neighbor or shoot themselves? It's the gun's fault. Wrong. It's the gun owner's fault, people. Guns can be potentially dangerous. You need to secure them. You need to keep them locked up. Or you need to train your children in firearms safety. How come all these groups out there, Handgun Control Incorporated, the Coalition to Stop Handgun Violence, I can't think of any more right now. How come none of those have any gun safety programs? How come the NRA, the dreaded NRA, has the Eddie Eagle program teaching kids to stay away from guns? That's like Marlboro cigarettes coming out and saying, kids, stay away from cigarettes. They'll kill you. That's exactly what the NRA is doing. They're teaching gun safety to children because they need it. I mean, how many people do you know in your neighborhood have guns who let your kids go over there? Teach your kids about guns. About everything else. Don't block the camera, dog. I mean, it's insane. And people will sit there. You don't need a gun, call the cops. Well, there's an incident where a 90-year-old woman had a break-in. She called 911. 911 operator listened as the burglar beat her to death with the phone. That phone ain't gonna help you very much. Well, I've ranted about as long as I can. Email me at darkangryman@yahoo.com.